Oprah Winfrey's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, self-discovery, and the determination to uplift others no matter how dark the road ahead may seem. Born into challenging circumstances and enduring a painful childhood, she refused to let trauma define her future. Instead, she harnessed every obstacle as a stepping stone, gradually building a media empire that has inspired millions. In this video, we'll explore how Oprah turned her adversity into triumph and uncover the empowering lessons that can fuel your own path to greatness. Overcoming a turbulent childhood. Oprah Winfrey's early years were marked by instability, heartbreak, and financial struggles that could have easily broken her spirit. Raised by her grandmother during infancy, she experienced poverty so severe that her family made clothing from potato sacks. Constantly uprooted and shuttled between relatives, she had every reason to believe her potential would remain buried under life's challenges. Yet, she discovered an escape within the pages of books, forming a refuge for her intellect and imagination. Reading allowed her to see beyond her limited surroundings and dream of a future where she could lift herself out of hardship. While her environment was far from nurturing, it ignited a flame of self-reliance and creativity that would later define her path. She faced emotional and physical turmoil no child should endure, but with each traumatic event, she made a promise to herself. This pain would not be her legacy. Instead, it would be the catalyst that fueled her empathy for others. Have you ever felt like your background or past mistakes were insurmountable barriers to success? Oprah's story serves as a powerful reminder that one's origin need not dictate one's destiny. Through endurance, hope, and an unwavering belief in something better, she rose above her circumstances. She took control of her narrative, transforming what some might see as an impossible obstacle into a heartfelt motivation to uplift countless lives. This ability to persevere despite the odds planted the seeds for the remarkable woman the world would soon come to know. Discovering the power of communication. For Oprah, the spoken word became more than just a means to convey information. It was a tool of liberation. From a young age, she found solace in reciting Bible verses in church and participating in local speaking events. Each time she stood up to address a crowd, she felt an inner spark, a sense of belonging and authority she rarely experienced in her chaotic childhood. It was as if every syllable spoken publicly added a new layer to her emerging confidence. Communication was not only her refuge, it was her superpower. She believed in the transformative power of storytelling, recognizing that when we share our stories honestly and authentically, we can heal both ourselves and those who listen. This conviction led her to pursue journalism and media even when the odds were stacked against a young Black woman from an impoverished background. Like a seed discovering the warmth of the sun, her natural gift for connecting with people flourished in front of a microphone. Initially, she faced setbacks and professional challenges, including working at smaller local stations that questioned whether she had the right look or style for television. Undeterred, she used criticism as a catalyst to refine her presentation, not to conform to a standard that didn't suit her, but to uncover the truest expression of herself. By embracing her own voice and unique perspective, she transformed vulnerability into a powerful form of engagement. In doing so, Oprah teaches us all that genuine communication can pierce through barriers built by prejudice, fear, and misunderstanding. From local news to global influence, Oprah's transition from local news anchor to national icon was never guaranteed. Early stints in television exposed her to a competitive industry that often placed looks and ratings above raw authenticity. She was told her hair wasn't right, her weight wasn't ideal, and her style didn't fit the norm. Each critique could have shattered her self-esteem, but she chose to lean on the resilience she developed in her childhood. Rather than chasing someone else's definition of perfection, she committed to staying real and relatable. That choice to remain undeniably herself became her secret weapon. When she began co-hosting a morning talk show in Chicago, her empathetic interviewing style immediately resonated with viewers. She offered more than just a quick soundbite or sensational headline. She offered a compassionate ear. Ratings soared, and soon the Oprah Winfrey Show was born. Her show wasn't merely about celebrity gossip or trends, it was a platform where everyday people felt seen and heard. For Oprah, discussing hard-hitting issues ranging from abuse to discrimination was not about exploiting pain for ratings, but about empowering viewers to face their own struggles head-on. The audience could sense her genuine concern, turning them into loyal advocates who helped grow her influence to global proportions. This remarkable trajectory reminds us that success often follows those who dare to bring their true selves into their work. The question for you is, are you willing to show up as your authentic self, even if it goes against the grain? Oprah's life illustrates that individuality can be your greatest asset and vulnerability can be your strongest suit of armor. Embracing empathy and personal connection. The hallmark of Oprah's empire lies in her profound empathy, a trait she cultivated through her personal pain. Instead of hiding her experiences of abuse and emotional turmoil, she openly shared them, forging an immediate bond with people from all walks of life. This authenticity translated into an interview style that delved deeper than surface-level chatter. Her conversations seemed more like heartfelt exchanges between friends rather than scripted Q&As. In a society that often shies away from public introspection, Oprah dared to turn the spotlight onto the hidden recesses of the human psyche, encouraging her guests and her audience to confront trauma, shame, and guilt. By doing so, she showed that empathy can be a powerful catalyst for healing and transformation. Viewers felt safe to confront their own vulnerabilities because Oprah was unafraid to confront hers. Through episodes featuring everyday heroes, survivors, and thought leaders, she created a space for human connection that spanned race, class, and geography. When people tuned in, they weren't just watching television, they were participating in a cultural moment of shared introspection. Empathy in Oprah's world was not a weakness, but a superpower that built bridges across differences. By engaging viewers in conversations that matter, she urged each of us to become a little more compassionate in our own lives. This approach reinforced a fundamental truth that what unites us as human beings is far stronger than what divides us. Building a brand rooted in purpose, success for Oprah was never purely defined by ratings or revenue, though both soared well into the stratosphere. From launching Oh, the Oprah magazine to founding her own network, she always aimed to create content that could enrich lives, spark curiosity, and elevate the collective consciousness. Whether recommending a new book, hosting influential guests, or exploring spiritual growth on Super Soul Sunday, her brand continually circled back to one central mission: personal empowerment. This dedication to purpose resonated with audiences who were tired of shallow entertainment. They found in Oprah a guide, someone who combined intellect, emotional depth, and a friendly demeanor to inspire genuine self-reflection. In an era where media can be superficial, she carved out a unique niche by intertwining spirituality, self-help, and everyday practicality. With each new venture, she asked, how does this serve the audience's growth? As a result, her enterprises attracted not just viewers, but dedicated followers, people who saw in her brand a beacon of hope and self-discovery. This underscores a vital lesson: building something meaningful requires more than just chasing profit. It demands a vision that people can connect with on a deeper level. If you aim to create a lasting impact, ask yourself what core values shape your endeavors. For Oprah, it was clear: empathy, education, and enlightenment form the foundation of a media empire like no other, a testament to the power of aligning your work with a heartfelt mission that resonates across diverse backgrounds, translating struggle into significance. Beneath the glitz and accolades, Oprah's core story remains one of transformation. Every triumph she celebrates, an Emmy, a successful magazine launch, the massive Oprah's Favorite Things phenomenon, carries the echoes of a painful childhood and a relentless pursuit of meaning. She never shied away from her complicated past. Rather, she transmuted it into a driving force for social contribution. Through philanthropic efforts like the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa, she continues to uplift those who like her younger self, may feel overlooked or underestimated by society. This personal investment goes beyond writing checks. She pours her life experiences into creating opportunities that can radically alter someone else's trajectory. When you consider your own hardships, do you see them as wounds that limit your future or as sources of strength that can empower others? Oprah's entire life demonstrates that anything labeled broken can be reimagined as a bridge leading to transformation for yourself and for countless others who witness your journey. Legacy, in her eyes, is measured not by wealth or fame, but by how effectively one's life story can spark hope and progress in the world. By confronting her darkest moments and daring to reveal them, she illuminated a path that has inspired millions to evolve, heal, and push beyond their perceived limits. Hers is an empire rooted in empathy, authenticity, and the unwavering belief that one's pain can ultimately become one's greatest platform for empowerment. Oprah Winfrey's story proves that no past is too painful to be transformed into a future brimming with purpose and possibility. Her life reminds us that every hardship can become a stepping stone towards self-discovery if we harness it with empathy, courage, and a steadfast commitment to growth. Now it's your turn to translate your adversities into strengths. If you found value in this message, please like, share, and subscribe to Rise and Inspire for more uplifting stories and motivational insights. Your journey can spark a new beginning for someone else today.